reserves for the Tigers, Nolan Long and Kean Sargent. They're coached by Rob Mortimer and Dave Cervantes. And now here is Commissioner Cody Beers with the Legion Code.
Oh yeah, he's all over the place.
You please stand, remove cover, and face the home plate umpire. This is the American Legion Code of Sportsmanship.
Oh, cool.
Please report after me. I will.
Behind the plate, Chris Leathers from Wheatland. At first base, Clint Fernandez from Casper, and at third base, Lance Hunt from Green River. Umpires are wearing pink today for cancer awareness. Our plate umpire, Chris Leathers, is a two-time prostate survivor of cancer. God bless you. Let's give him a big hand. We love our umpires.
Thank you very much, Chris, and welcome to Powers Field in Cheyenne, Wyoming, the site of the 2021 Single-A State Baseball Tournament. Second day of action here in Cheyenne and Torrington, slated to take on Douglas on the losers bracket side of things here this afternoon. Douglas played 9 innings yesterday and ended up losing to Powell 5-3. And as you heard last night on Cinch Country KGOS, Cody with the win over Torrington 12-2. So Torrington now in a loser-out situation. And we're about underway here at Powers Field already. The leadoff hitter, Cameron Spence, in for Douglas.
First pitch, 12:57, 86 degrees here in Cheyenne.
And the tri-pitcher of the year, after they selected the all-conference players this year in Legion, Caden Riley getting the start on the mound for Torrington. And 2-0 to count to Spence. That pitch will miss. Low and away from Riley again, so 3-0 the count. We'll get you all the starters. A little late setting up here this afternoon. Glad to have you along on Cinch Country. That one in there for a strike from Riley. Spence at the plate, then Selk on deck, and Bobrowski in the hole. Must have been a full count there. So Riley with a strikeout will send Spence back to the dugout. Out number one here in the top of the first. Torrington, the home team this afternoon. So Carson Selk, the shortstop, will dig into the right-hander's batter's box. And that one in there. Watched it go by for strike one, 1-0 the count. Riley out of the windup. That pitch on the way off speed. Got Selk off balance, waved at it for strike two. 0-2 pitch on the way. In there. Got the outside corner. And back-to-back strikeouts to start the game for Caden Riley.
Number 7, center fielder Jordan Bobrowski.
Will bring up the three-hole hitter Jordan Bobrowski, center fielder. First team all-conference player for Douglas this year, as he will get the 2-out base hit in between Jones and Hager at third base.
Base hit brings up the catcher, number 31.
So puts a runner on for the Cats. 2 outs here in the top of the first, and the cleanup hitter Jacob Russell to the plate. Riley out of the stretch comes set. 0-0 pitch in the dirt for ball 1. One 0 pitch swung on, a big fly ball into center field. Backing up for it is Keith. All the way to the warning track, diving for it, couldn't come up with it. And that'll score 1. Russell now rounding third. They're going to send him home. And the throw from Fermanak, the cutoff man, not there. Boy, Keith having trouble finding the ball. Some confusion as he hit the ground. Diving backwards for it in center field, couldn't grab it. So Russell with the in-the-park home run scores 2 for Douglas. Boy, that ball just carried out in center field. Brings up Luis Lepe, the pitcher. So Douglas up 2-0 early here on the Clark and Associates scoreboard. First pitch will miss for a ball. Now that one in there from Riley. One pitch on the way. That one on the outside corner for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Lepe. That pitch now swung on. Riley jumping for it. Showing his hops off. The toss to first on time. Douglas scores 2 here in the top of the first. And they lead it 2-0 on the Clark and Associates scoreboard. We'll take a quick break and be back to Powers Field. This is Torrington Tiger Baseball on Cinch Country KGOS.
Everyone knows Goshen County has the most supportive high school fans. This is Amy Baumgartner, personal banker with Pinnacle Bank, and we're now offering debit cards featuring the Trailblazers, Cyclones, and Doggers. It's one more way you can support your favorite team. Stop by 2000 Main Street or give us a call at 532-2181 to find out how you can get your school pride debit card today. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities, including specialty programs such as Verified Natural and NHTC. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
Welcome back to Powers Field in Cheyenne, Wyoming. The 2021 Single-A State Baseball Tournament, second round today. Douglas and Torrington in the losers bracket this afternoon for you. Deegan Keith, the center fielder, will lead it off for Torrington in the bottom of the first and squares up the bunt, pulls back, but it's in there for strike 1 from Lepe. That pitch now swung on up the middle. We'll see if the second baseman can grab it. The throw over the head of Russell. Keith will stay at first. So Deegan Keith, the leadoff hitter, on board via the error. And that'll bring up Jackson Jones, the shortstop. Bryce Hager on deck and Caden Riley in the hole. Lepe, the lefty, will try a move to get Keith at first, not on time. Lepe comes set the 0-0 pitch will run outside for ball one. Lepe going to try another move. Now overthrows Russell at first. Keith heading to second. And going to round second. He's heading to third. And they'll stop him at third base as they finally get the ball in. A lot of foul territory here at Powers Field. I believe this year, the first year of the new turf, used to be dirt around home plate and the pitching mound, but they've installed all turf here in the infield. Pitch will be fouled away from Jones for the long strike. Keith now stands on third. No outs here in the bottom of the first. Again, Douglas leads 2-0 on the CNA scoreboard. Lepe comes set, still working out of the stretch with a runner on third. That one in there for strike two. 1-2 the count to Jackson. 1-2 pitch swung on, a fly ball into right center. And the right fielder grabbing it. Keith will tag up and come in and score. The throw to the catcher, not on time, making the play. In right field is Ace Cathcart for Douglas. So Jones with the sac fly will score the run. And Torrington cuts the Douglas lead to 1 run. We'll bring up Bryce Hager, playing third base for Torrington. And Lepe will toss one in the dirt for a ball. That pitch now swung on right back to Lepe. The throw to first on time to retire Hager. So Caden Riley, the pitcher, to the plate now. Nobody on, 2 outs. Must have had a little jersey mix-up. Usually Caden Riley wearing number 54, wearing 7 this afternoon. Pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 the count to Caden. Fermanak on deck and Hackbarth in the hole. Curveball from Lepe in there. Good pitch. Riley watched the bender for strike 2. And the 0-2 pitch in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Caden Riley. Again, this is a loser-out contest. Lepe held on to that one a little too long. Bounced it in front of the plate. 2-2 the count. And Lepe with the pitch swung on. And Riley not able to catch up to it for strike 3. But Torrington answers with 1 run of their own. Douglas with the 1-run lead. Douglas 2, Torrington 1 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. This is Torrington Tiger Baseball on Cinch Country KGOS.
Or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
Heartland Embroidery is ready for summer. Come check out the selection of warm weather clothing so you can rep the Cowboys all year long. Summer means baseball, and Heartland can deck you out with Torrington Tiger gear and apparel. As always, the sky is the limit for custom embroidery. Give them your ideas and they can find the perfect way to display your brand. Be sure to check their Facebook page for items and sales throughout the summer. Heartland Embroidery, located in downtown Torrington. Check them out today.
Landscaping Plus on East Highway 26 in Torrington not only serves the community with a personal touch for lawn and garden designs, but they also carry and sell sprinkler parts, weed barrier, and edging for all you do-it-yourselfers out there. Once you stop in, you'll find all kinds of additional items you'll want to add to your lawn and gardens. Plus, Rob will be more than happy to discuss design ideas that you might want to incorporate into your landscaping. Just make the call to 532-6067. Landscaping Plus in Torrington.
We have
Lane Kerr to lead it off for Douglas here in the top of the second. Glad to have you along. Torrington Tiger baseball on Cinch Country KGOS. A line drive up the middle. Going to be a leadoff base hit here in the second for Kerr. And Douglas leads 2-1. This game also available on our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and type in KGOS Sports, and you'll see the live video feed. It'll bring up Zach Virtue, first baseman. Now a back pick attempt to Kerr at first, not in time. Austin Short behind the dish for Torrington. Riley comes set, the pitch on the way, a bunt popped up towards Hager at third. It's caught for out number one.
Third baseman Marcus Mangello.
We'll bring up Marcus Mangello, the third baseman for Douglas. Cathcart on deck, and then the leadoff hitter, Cameron Spence, in the hole. Riley with the 0-0 pitch, swung on a line drive up the middle for a base hit. So Mangello on board. Runners at first and second with one out.
Right fielder Ace Cathcart.
And that'll bring up Ace Cathcart, the right fielder. Riley comes set, 0-0 pitch in there. Watched it go by for strike one. And the 0-0 pitch, curveball, swung over it for strike two. So no balls, two strikes to Cathcart. Kerr stands on second and Mangello at first. Both of those cats with two singles here in the second inning. That pitch swung on for strike three. Riley will put Cathcart away.
Cameron Spence.
And now back to the leadoff hitter, Cameron Spence. Struck out in the first. Spence, the left fielder for Douglas. Here's the pitch from Riley. Swung on. Fouled away for strike one. Green River and Lovell, the first game this morning. Haven't got a score from that one yet. Those two teams also in the losers bracket. Thank you, Cody. 10-11, Lovell with the win. So Green River eliminated from this tournament. Curveball from Riley swung on. Got Spence off balance there. So 1-2 the count. Riley will check Carrot's second pitch on the way. Got him. Short dropped it, but runners on first and second. So, 4 strikeouts for Riley. And no score for Douglas here in the top of the second. They still lead it 2-1 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. This is Torrington Tiger baseball on Cinch Country KGOS.
Local Main Street Market store in Scottsbluff, Torrington, and Kimball. In our meat department, we have USDA choice boneless beef top sirloin steak, $7.99 a pound. Boneless pork loin roast at $2.99 a pound. Family packs of chicken drumsticks are 99 cents a pound, and Bar-S jumbo beef franks are $3.99 for a 16-ounce package. Save even more by using your co-op cash card at your local Main Street Market, a division of Panhandle Co-op, proud to serve families, farms, and food.
The licensed physical therapists at North Platte Physical Therapy take pride in developing patient treatment plans based on your individual needs. Whether your treatment plan requires 30 minutes or 2 hours of our time with you, we are committed to helping you return to your best health and active lifestyle. Please feel free to call us at 532-5355 or stop by at 1301 East M Street. Physician referrals are not required, and walk-ins or same-day appointments are encouraged. North Platte Physical Therapy, where we provide quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility.
Welcome back to Powers Field. Cheyenne, the host of the 2021 Single A State Baseball Tournament. And Torrington down 2-1 to Douglas on the CNA scoreboard as we start the bottom of the second. Furmanak, the leadoff hitter here in this inning. And fouled off that pitch. 1-2 the count now to Ben. And chased that one outside. Got him. Furmanak will head back to the dugout on strikes. Out number 1 here in the second, and that'll bring up Ryder Hackbarth. Second strikeout for Lepe on the bump. He'll offer an 0-0 curveball inside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch swung on and lifted foul out of play.
Fans, please return all foul balls to either dugout or the press box for a treat.
So an even count, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, a hard ground ball towards second. Kerr picking it up, the throw on time. So 2 outs, nobody on. That'll bring up short. And the catcher for Torrington. His first at bat, that pitch fouled away for strike 1. Again, all conference players for Torrington. Jackson Jones, a unanimous selection. Caden Riley, unanimous as well. Both of those super seniors on the first team, and making the second team all-conference was Ben Furmanak. 1-1 the count to short. That'll miss outside. Lepe working out of the windup. 2-1 pitch, high and out for ball 3. Short way ahead here. Hellas on deck and Saucedo in the hole. 3-1 inside for ball 4. So Short will jog down to first. First runner aboard here for Torrington in the second.
Left fielder Matthew Hellas.
And Douglas leads 2-1 on the CNA scoreboard. And Hellas, the right-handed hitter, digs in. That first pitch swung on and lifted out of play. That pitch swung on, a fly ball into left center, going to be a base hit for Hellas. Rounding second and coming to third, now waved home is Short. And the throw is off, so no play at home. And Torrington's tied it up off the bat of Matthew Hellas. An RBI single into left center. Scores Short from first base. And on the throw, Hellas will advance to second, so Matthew in scoring position. 2 outs and Saucedo to the plate. First pitch will miss from Lepe. Low and out for ball 1. 1-0 the count to Aiden. He'll check Hellis at second. Now 1-0 pitch coming in. Swung at. In between short and third for the base hit. They'll hold up Hellis at third. That hit into shallow left. So Saucedo with the base hit. It'll put runners on the corners. And the leadoff hitter, Deegan Keith, to the plate. Two outs here in the bottom of the second, tie ball game. 2-2 on the CNA scoreboard. The 0-0 pitch on the way to Keith, swung on and fouled down the first baseline. Deegan reached via the error in the first and scored the first Tiger run. Lepe comes set. Pitch will miss high and out. So an even count, 1-1 to Keith. Shortstop Jones on deck and Bryce Hager in the hole for Torrington. And now we'll see a timeout from Tegan Keith in the box. Pitch on the way, that one in there. Lepe got the inside corner with that one, so 1-2 to Keith. That'll miss high and out. Saucedo stealing the throw to second, not on time. They overthrew him, so coming in to score is Hellis. So Torrington will take the lead here. So good job by Saucedo with the steal, drawing the throw from the catcher, Russell. Torrington up 3-2. Here's the pitch, swung on for strike 3. Keith going down on strikes for the third out of the inning, but Torrington scores a couple in the bottom of the second and take the lead 3-2 on the Clark and Associates scoreboard. This is Torrington Tiger Baseball on Cinch Country KGOS.
Proud to announce that they are expanding their services. Shad would like to introduce Fawny Yardley, who specializes in adolescent, youth, and family counseling. She also does assessments and group sessions. Another addition is Sue Sorick, who handles substance abuse for adolescents and adults. She does assessments for all ages and also does counseling and groups. Call number 34 at 532-0134. They are located at 2802 West C in Torrington.
Pieper and Marsh Family Dentistry knows good overall health starts with good oral health, and the way to that perfect smile is with the periodic dental examination. Family Dentistry has been practicing in eastern Wyoming for over 30 years and has experience in all fields of dental care. Doctors Pieper and Marsh welcome new patients, and your referrals are appreciated. Call 532-4448 for your appointment with Pieper and Marsh Family Dentistry, or visit their website at pieperdentistry.com.
Welcome back to Powers Field in Cheyenne. Ryan Keith with Torrington Tiger Baseball this afternoon. Glad to have you along here on Cinch Country, KGOS, also at KGOSKERM.com. And if you haven't checked it out, You can go to YouTube, search KGOS Sports, and we've got live video feed. There's a fly ball. The leadoff hitter, Carson Selk, will fly out to Saucedo in right field. And Torrington scored a couple in the second to take the lead now, 3-2 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. It'll bring up Jordan Bobrowski, an all-conference player for the Douglas Cats here. 1-0 pitch will be fouled away. Bobrowski and Cameron Spence, first-team all-conference selections this year. Mongello and Virtue selected to the second team. Pitch finds the zone from Riley for strike two. 1-2 the count to Bobrowski. And chased that one outside, fouled it away. So the count will stay at 1-2 strikes. Russell on deck and Lepe in the hole. Curveball just misses from Riley. Missed inside, and even count 2-2. Riley kicks the pitch on the way, swung on a ground ball towards Jones. Gathers it, the throw on time. For out number 2 here in the top of the third.
Douglas catcher Jacob Russell.
So nobody on, 2 outs, and that'll bring up Russell, the catcher for Douglas. First one in there for a strike. Russell with that big fly ball over Keith's head in center in the first inning, scored a couple off of it. And the ground ball to Fermanac, throw on time. So 3 up, 3 down for the Douglas offensive effort here in the third inning. And Torrington still leads 3-2 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. We'll see what the Torrington Bats can do in the home half. This is Torrington Tiger Baseball on Cinch Country KGOS.
Flat Valley Bank Home Equity Line of Credit. Relax on your new deck. Get cooking in your recently renovated kitchen, or finally finish the basement. You can even consolidate debt and enjoy lower monthly payments just by using the equity in your home. With great rates and fast, friendly lenders, now is the time to embrace summer and tackle projects that will make the whole family happy. Learn more at www.pvbank.com.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Supporting our youth, that's what Torrington Beverage has been so proud of for so many years. So when you need to quench your thirst, do it with a Pepsi product, Sobe, Brisk Lipton Tea, Rockstar, or Gatorade. Plus, they have the juice to get you going in the mornings with Frappuccinos, Starbucks iced coffee, and Muscle Milk, helping supply this community with top-of-the-line drinks. Torrington Beverage is the proud sponsor of Goshen County Sports and believes in neighbors helping neighbors. Remember, that's Torrington Beverage. Get your thirst on.
Our producers know that running a successful operation these days requires having reliable service and quality products. That's why you know you can trust the knowledgeable people at Westco to provide you sound agronomic advice, aerial application, bulk fuel, lubricants, propane, tires, and other essentials to keep your operation running smoothly. Our priority is helping you succeed. Call or visit your nearest Westco location today. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
So Jones will lead off the home half of the third here. Flies out to right field. Cathcart making the play for out number 1. That'll bring up Bryce Hager. First pitch will miss high and out. And Torrington up 3-2 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. A big fly ball into left center from Hager. That'll find the gap. He'll head to second with the stand-up double. Nice piece of hitting from the third baseman, Bryce Hager. First runner on board for Torrington here in the third. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Caden Riley. Lepe still on the bump for Douglas. Comes set the 0-0 pitch. Finds the zone for strike one. Ben Furmanak on deck and Hackbarth in the hole for Torrington. Pitch swung on from Riley, fouled away for strike two. Lepe with the curveball, got him. Boy, great pitch from Louise. As Riley will head back to the dugout. Victim of the bender. Lepe's third strikeout on the contest. Fourth. So Hager stands on second with 2 outs and Furmanak to the plate as he'll watch ball one go by. Lepe will check the runner now, kicks in, delivers, misses just outside, and Russell had some trouble with it, so Hager heading to third now is going to get waved home. Had to dive in and looked up and didn't see Mortimer waving him home until it was too late, so he'll stay at third. Lepe out of the windup now. That pitch in there for strike two to Furmanak. 1-2 the count. That throw will miss outside from Lepe. 3-1 he just signaled. There's a big fly ball from Furmanak into center field. And not able to gather it is Bobrowski, so that'll score one. Boy, big fly ball from Furmanak. Bobrowski had to back up to it. And it'll go off of his glove, so Furmanak on board via the error. Hager coming in to score makes it 4-2 Torrington on the CNA scoreboard. And Ryder Hackbarth, the lefty, into the box for Torrington. Lepe comes set. Pitch on the way. Gets the outside corner for strike one. Austin Short on deck and Hellis in the hole. Pitch runs upstairs for ball two. Ball one, an even count, 1-1. And the curveball low and out from Lepe for ball two. Hackbarth ducking out of the way of that one. 3-1 the count. Lepe kicks in, delivers that one high and in as well. So Hackbarth on board after watching 4 balls. Runners on first and second with 2 outs, and Austin Short to the dish. So Short digs in, Lepe comes set and delivers. Pitch swung on into right center, going to be a base hit. Mortimer will wave Furmanak home. And now an overthrow home, so heading home is going to be Hackbarth. No throw. And Short's going to head to third after a couple throwing errors. Short with a couple RBIs. So Fermanagh scoring. And Hackbarth touching the dish as well, and Torrington takes the 6-2 lead on the Clark & Associates scoreboard.
Number 28, Matthew Hellis.
Little two-out rally for Torrington here. That pitch swung on from Hellis at the plate now. Strike one, 0-1 the count to Matthew. Will foul off another pitch. Long strike makes it 0-2. Saucedo, the 9-hole hitter, on deck, and then back to the leadoff, Keith. 0-2 pitch, swung on, fouled away. And the loser of this game eliminated. And the winner will play the loser of Cheyenne and Wheatland. Cheyenne and Wheatland will play at 4 o'clock. They're the next game lined up here at Powers Field today. 1-2 pitch, swung on from Hellis into left field. Going to be a base hit, and Short will come in and score. Good swing from Hellis. He'll tack on another RBI on the contest. Hellis now 2 for 2. Tigers with a 5-run lead, 7-2 on the CNA scoreboard. And there's a big fly ball in a center field from Saucedo. Backing up is Bobrowski. He'll make the catch for the third out. But Torrington scores 4 here in the bottom of the third. And after 3 complete, they lead 7-2 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. We'll be back with the fourth in a moment. This is Torrington Tiger Baseball on Cinch Country KGOS.
Everyone knows Goshen County has the most supportive high school fans. This is Amy Baumgartner, personal banker with Pinnacle Bank, and we're now offering debit cards featuring the Trailblazers, Cyclones, and Doggers. It's one more way you can support your favorite team. Stop by 2000 Main Street or give us a call at 532-2181 to find out how you can get your school pride debit card today. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities, including specialty programs such as Verified Natural and NHTC. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
Heartland Embroidery is ready for summer. Come check out the selection of warm weather clothing so you can rep the Cowboys all year long. Summer means baseball, and Heartland can deck you out with Torrington Tiger gear and apparel. As always, the sky is the limit for custom embroidery. Give them your ideas and they can find the perfect way to display your brand. Be sure to check their Facebook page for items and sales throughout the summer. Heartland Embroidery, located in downtown Torrington. Check them out today.
Welcome back to Powers Field in Cheyenne, Wyoming. 2021 Single A State Baseball Tournament. And Torrington with the 5-run lead over Douglas. 7-2 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Lepe will lead it off for Douglas here in the top of the fourth. 1-1 the count to Luis. Lane Kerr on deck at Virtue in the hole for Douglas. That pitch swung on, grounded towards Hager. He'll pick it up, the throw on time. And did they say it was fair? Said it's foul. Just got the signal from the third base umpire. Didn't see a signal from the home plate umpire. But it wasn't until after Hager made the throw that the third base ump threw up his hands. And now Coach Mortimer coming out, having a discussion with the home plate ump. And it looks like they'll say it was foul, so 1-2 the count to Lepe. In the battle of the Mortimers this afternoon, Travis Mortimer, the head coach of the Douglas Cats. Of course, Rob in his third year, I believe, here in Torrington. Travis Mortimer, good baseball player, pitched in the Seattle Mariners organization. 2-2 the count to Lepe. Riley out of the windup, pitch on the way. It'll miss upstairs, so a full count. That pitch will be lifted foul behind the third base dugout. So Lepe with a good battle here. Riley with the pitch in there for strike three. Got the outside corner. So Lepe will head back to the dugout with a backwards K. And out number one here in the top of the fourth. We'll bring up Lane Kerr, the second baseman. Singled back in the second, his last at-bat. You'll watch a ball in the dirt for ball one. One 1-0 pitch on the outside corner for strike one. Riley working pretty quickly here. The 1-1 pitch swung on, chased it outside for strike two. Riley will start his windup, kicks and delivers. It'll miss inside. Evens up the count at twos. That one swung on, got him on the curveball. Back-to-back strikeouts for Riley to start this inning. Caden's sixth K on the bump. Brings up Zach Virtue. The first baseman will wave at the first pitch for strike one. Mangello on deck and Cathcart in the hole. Riley kicks and delivers. 0-1 pitch. Watched for strike two. Oh, 2 slider will miss outside. 1-2 the count. Riley kicks the pitch on the way, swung on, fouled away. Or no, they say he didn't foul it away. Came off the glove of Short. Bounced behind him, couldn't find it. So via the drop third strike, Virtue stands on first. We'll bring up Mangello, the third baseman. And the first offering from Riley misses low and out for ball one. 1-0 the count. And Torrington up 7-2 here in the fourth. And that one will miss. Short can't handle it. So heading to second is Virtue. So Virtue in scoring position with 2 outs. 2-0 the count to Mangello. And that one going to be lifted, foul out of play. Long strike makes it 2-1. Riley checks the runner, nobody holding him on, and that one grounded towards Hager. The throw on time for out number 3. And Torrington holds Douglas scoreless again. They haven't scored since the first. 7-2 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Torrington with the lead. Back with the home half of the 4th in a moment. This is Torrington Tiger Baseball on Cinch Country KGOS. Plus on East Highway 26 in Torrington not only serves the community with a personal touch for lawn and garden designs, but they also carry and sell sprinkler parts, weed barrier, and edging for all you do-it-yourselfers out there. Once you stop in, you'll find all kinds of additional items you'll want to add to your lawn and gardens. Plus, Rob will be more than happy to discuss design ideas that you might want to incorporate into your landscaping. Just make the call to 532-6067. Landscaping Plus in Torrington.
We have some great summer savings at your local Main Street Market store in Scottsbluff, Torrington, and Kimball. In our meat department, we have USDA Choice boneless beef top sirloin steak, $7.99 a pound. Boneless pork loin roast at $2.99 a pound. Family packs of chicken drumsticks are 99 cents a pound, and Bar-S jumbo beef franks are $3.99 for a 16-ounce package. Save even more by using your co-op cash card at your local Main Street Market, a division of Panhandle Co-op, proud to serve families, farms, and food.
Welcome back to Powers Field in Cheyenne, Wyoming. The 2021 Single A State Baseball Tournament. Hosted here in Cheyenne, right in the middle of Frontier Days. Busy weekend in the capital city. To lead it off is Deegan Keith for Torrington here in the bottom of the 4th. Lepe still on the mound for Douglas. Will deliver ball 1 to Deegan. Now we'll square up to bunt, pulls back. Runs low and in for ball 2. Now Lepe with the pitch. Keith squaring up again. Will pull back as that one misses outside. 3-0 the count to Keith. Jones on deck and Hager in the hole. And that one in there on the outside corner for strike 1. Now there's ball 4. So Keith on board with the leadoff walk here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Jackson Jones, the shortstop. 0 for 1, flew out in the 3rd, had that RBI sac fly in the 1st. That one will miss outside. So 1 ball and no strikes to Jones. Runner on first for Torrington with no outs. Lepe going to try a pick move to Keith at first, not on time. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That'll miss low. Two-0 pitch on the way to Jones. Swung on, grounded. Diving for it is the shortstop. No chance to make the throw. Great play there from Carson Selk. But Jones on board with the infield single. Puts runners on first and second for Torrington, no outs. And we'll get a timeout from Coach Travis Mortimer for Douglas. Again, the loser of this ball game eliminated from this state tournament. And the winner will play the loser of the Cheyenne Hawks and the Wheatland Lobos. They'll face off at 4 o'clock this afternoon. So the first round looked like this. Cheyenne with a win over Green River 14-0. Wheatland with a win over Lovell 10-0. Powell and Douglas in a marathon game. First game of the tournament. Went 9 innings. Powell wins 5-3. And Cody defeating Torrington last night, as you heard on Cinch Country, 12-2 in 5 innings. Of course, Cody, the defending state champions. They'll leave Lepe in there to do the pitching. Again, runners on first and second. Hager to the plate now. That pitch swung on and fouled behind the backstop. So no balls and 1 strike to Hager. Bryce 1 for 2, had that stand-up double back in the third. Grounded out in the first. Caden Riley on deck and Ben Furmanak in the hole. Lepe comes set. We'll check the runner. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on, a line drive towards the shortstop. Selk will grab it and make the throw to second in time. Keith with that big secondary and must have thought that it was going right over Selk's head at shortstop, so the double play.
The pitcher, Caden Riley.
Brings up Riley. He'll watch ball 1 go by. Jones stands on first with 2 outs. And Torrington leads 7-2 on the CNA scoreboard here in the home half of the 4th inning. Lepe with the 1-0 pitch, swung on into right center. That's going to find a gap from Riley. Jones rounding second. Mortimer waving him home now as he rounds third. And the throw home not in time, so the RBI double from Caden Riley. Nice piece of hitting there. Right in the gap in right center.
Number 2, Ben Furmanak.
Riley picking up his first hit of the ball game. So now 8-2 Torrington on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Riley stands on second. Furmanak will give chase to the first pitch. Lifts it foul. Ben 0 for 2 on the contest. Reached on the error and knocked in a run back in the third. Struck out in the second. Hackbarth on deck and short in the hole. Lepe delivers. That one lifted into right field. And grabbing it for the third out of the inning is Cathcart in right. But Torrington scores a run here in the 4th, and they lead it by 6. 8-2 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. This is Torrington Tiger Baseball on Cinch Country KGOS.
The licensed physical Therapists at North Platte Physical Therapy take pride in developing patient treatment plans based on your individual needs. Whether your treatment plan requires 30 minutes or 2 hours of our time with you, we are committed to helping you return to your best health and active lifestyle. Please feel free to call us at 532-5355 or stop by at 1301 East M Street. Physician referrals are not required and walk-ins or same-day appointments are encouraged. North Platte Physical Therapy, where we provide quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility.
Number 34 is proud to announce that they are expanding their services. Shad would like to introduce Fawny Yardley, who specializes in adolescent, youth, and family counseling. She also does assessments and group sessions. Another addition is Sue Sorick, who handles substance abuse for adolescents and adults. She does assessments for all ages and also does counseling and groups. Call number 34 at 532-0134. They are located at 2802 West C in Torrington.
Pieper and Marsh Family Dentistry knows good overall health starts with good oral health, and the way to that perfect smile is with the periodic dental examination. Family Dentistry has been practicing in eastern Wyoming for over 30 years and has experience in all fields of dental care. Doctors Pieper and Marsh welcome new patients, and your referrals are appreciated. Call 532-4448 for your appointment with Pieper and Marsh Family Dentistry or visit their website at pieperdentistry.com.
Welcome back to Powers Field. Torrington Tiger baseball on Cinch Country KGOS. Ryan Keith with the call this afternoon. Glad to have you along. The 9-hole hitter Cathcart will lead it off for Douglas here in the top of the 5th. 0-1 the count. That one waved at as well for strike 2. Cathcart struck out his only appearance thus far in the second inning. Riley out of the windup, kicks and delivers. That one swung on for strike 3. The 8th strikeout for Caden Riley. Again, Caden selected as one of the 3 pitchers of the year in our conference for single A. Cameron Spence from Douglas also part of that. Mitch Pollock from Wheatland, one of those 3 as well. Leadoff hitter Spence squares up to bunt, pulls back. Riley kicks and delivers. That one put down the first baseline. Riley will grab it. The throw to first is on time. Spence diving into first, but not there in time. Good play from Riley coming off the mound. So nobody on, 2 outs, and that'll bring up Selk, the shortstop. 0 for 2 thus far, flew out in his last appearance. That pitch, a check swing, didn't pull back in time, grounded towards Hager at third, and Selk is on board with the infield single. Tough play for Hager to make. Couldn't get the throw there in time. A slow roller after he kind of check swung. Just dribbled down the third baseline. So Selk on first base with 2 outs. That'll bring up Bobrowski, the center fielder. One for 2 on the contest, singled in the first. That pitch hit hard towards Hager at third, knocks it down. The throw is off. Threw it to the right side of first base, and Selk will go from first to third. Bobrowski on board via the error. After going 2 up, 2 down, 2 runners on now for Douglas. And that'll bring up Jacob Russell, the catcher. And the first pitch will hit the outside corner for strike 1. Lepe on deck and Kerr in the hole for Douglas. Riley comes set, the 0-1 pitch. fouled away. So no balls and 2 strikes to Russell at the plate. Riley will check the runner, kicks and delivers the 0-2, chased outside, got a piece of it. Another foul ball will keep the at-bat alive here. At 2 o'clock, you're listening to Cinch Country KGOS 1490 AM and translated at 99 FM in Torrington. We'll get a timeout from the batter, Russell. Bobrowski was stealing on the pitch, but he'll head back to first after the timeout. Riley comes set. Russell taking one off the helmet there. Curveball got away from Caden. So Russell on board with the hit by pitch. That'll load the bases. And the Tigers in a pinch here with 2 outs. Caden needs to strand these runners here. Getting Torrington up 8-2 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard here in the bottom of the 4th. Or excuse me, top of 5th. Lepe will dig in, the lefty. And the first pitch offered from Riley misses low and out for ball 1. Lepe 0 for 2 struck out looking in his last appearance in the 4th. That pitch swung on, grounded towards Hager. He'll check second, now throws to first. And got him. So they'll strand all 3 runners, and they keep Douglas scoreless here in the 5th. After 4.5, Torrington leads 8-2 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Back with the home half of the 5th in a moment. This is Torrington Tiger Baseball on Cinch Country KGOS.
Embrace summer with the Platte Valley Bank Home Equity line of credit. Relax on your new deck. Get cooking in your recently renovated kitchen or finally finish the basement. You can even consolidate debt and enjoy lower monthly payments just by using the equity in your home. With great rates and fast, friendly lenders, now is the time to embrace summer and tackle projects that will make the whole family happy. Learn more at www.pvbank.com.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Supporting our youth, that's what Torrington Beverage has been so proud of for so many years. So when you need to quench your thirst, do it with a Pepsi product, Sobe, Brisk Lipton Tea, Rockstar, or Gatorade. Plus they have the juice to get you going in the mornings with Frappuccinos, Starbucks iced coffee, and Muscle Milk, helping supply this community with top-of-the-line drinks. Torrington Beverage is the proud sponsor of Goshen County Sports and believes in neighbors helping neighbors. Remember, that's Torrington Beverage. Get your thirst on.
Welcome back to Powers Field in Cheyenne, Wyoming for the Single A State Baseball Tournament. Torrington looking to stay alive in this tournament after they lost to Cody last night, 12-2 the final in that one. Torrington playing some baseball this afternoon. There's a line driver, a one-hopper to the first baseman, Virtue from Hackbarth. He'll retire Hackbarth with the ground out.
Austin Short.
Torrington leads at 8-2 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Short at the plate now. He'll chase a high fastball for strike 1. And that pitch in the dirt, low and in. Evens up the count at 1-1 to Austin Short. Lepe still on the mound for Douglas. Another pitch will miss upstairs for ball 2. Hellas on deck and Saucedo in the hole for Torrington. Got Short off balance with that pitch there. So 2 strikes on him now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. That one will miss low and out. For ball 2, an even count, 2-2 to Austin Short. Lepe out of the windup, kicks and delivers. Big fly ball into left center. Tracking it down and making the catch is Bobrowski. Boy, big hit from Short there. But Bobrowski showing off his wheels and making the catch for Douglas, the second out. Nobody on, and Hellis to the plate now. He's had a good day, 2 for 2, couple RBIs, chased that one high for strike 1. But Betty wishes he could have that one back, chased that one very high in the zone. Not even in the zone, he'll foul that one off. So 0-2 to Matthew. And here's the pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Salcedo on deck, then the leadoff hitter Keith in the hole. That pitch fouled towards the Tiger dugout. Down the first baseline. One-two pitch on the way, curveball. High and out for ball 2. Ellis will foul off another one. Good battle here from Matthew. And he'll chase that high fastball for strike 3. So 3 up, 3 down for the Torrington offense here in the bottom of the 5th after 5 complete. Torrington leads at 8-2 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. This is Torrington Tiger Baseball on Cinch Country KGOS.
Operation these days requires having reliable service and quality products. That's why you know you can trust the knowledgeable people at Westco to provide you sound agronomic advice, aerial application, bulk fuel, lubricants, propane, tires, and other essentials to keep your operation running smoothly. Our priority is helping you succeed. Call or visit your nearest Westco location today. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
Everyone knows Goshen County has the most supportive high school fans. This is Amy Baumgartner, personal banker with Pinnacle Bank, and we're now offering debit cards featuring the Trailblazers, Cyclones, and Doggers. It's one more way you can support your favorite team. Stop by 2000 Main Street or give us a call at 532-2181 to find out how you can get your school pride debit card today. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Powers Field as we're set to start the 6th inning here in this loser-out contest at the Single-A State Tournament. Lane Kerr, the second baseman, will lead it off for Douglas. And he'll watch ball 1 go by. Riley will kick and deliver. 1-0 pitch misses low and out. 2 balls and no strikes to Lane Kerr. That one swung on and fouled into the first base dugout. 2-1 the count. Virtue on deck for the Cats, and then Mangello. Two-one pitch on the way, misses upstairs for ball 3. Three-one pitch fouled into the backstop. Long strike will make it a full count. Again, other games tonight. Green River and Lovell played earlier. That was the first game. Lovell with the win 11-10. Cheyenne and Wheatland will face off at 4, and then the nightcap Powell and Cody at 7. 3-2 pitch on the way from Riley. Swung on, got him. Got him on the curveball, his 9th strikeout. Been a good day for Caden Riley on the mound, has only gave up 2 runs. Torrington with the 6-run lead, 8-2 on the CNA scoreboard.
17 for 22. This is Alex Virtue.
So Virtue will dig in. Alex in to the lineup for Zach Virtue. And 2-0 the count. That one finds the zone for strike one, 2-1 to Alex. Pitch from Riley will miss high and out for ball 3. Riley kicks and delivers the 3-1 pitch in there for strike 2. A full count now to Alex Virtue. Nobody on and 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Curveball gets away from Riley, misses high and in for ball 4. So Alex Virtue on board after subbing in for Zach.
Marcus Mangello.
Brings up Mangello, the third baseman. He's 1 for 2 on the contest. Singled in the 2nd, grounded out in the 4th. Looks like Tegan Basin also going to sub in for Ace Cathcart. He's on deck. Coach Travis Mortimer will have some words with the home plate umpire. Again, Virtue stands on first with 1 out. And Mangello, the right-handed hitter, will dig in. 0-0 pitch on the way, swung on, foul to the backstop. No balls and 1 strike. And the pitch on the way from Riley just misses high for ball 1. One pitch swung on, a big fly ball into left. That could go, and it does. Boy, a big swing from Marcus Mangello. A 2-run shot will bring Douglas within 4 runs. Wow, that one was out in a hurry. Scores Virtue and himself. 2-run home run for Mangello. Eight to 4 now on the CNA scoreboard. Torrington with the lead. So, nobody on and 1 out, and that'll bring up Tegan Basin coming off the bench for Douglas. The leadoff hitter Spence on deck and Selk in the hole. Basin called timeout on the first pitch here, so the 0-0 on the way. In there for strike 1. That one waved at for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Riley kicks and delivers. Got him on the outside corner. Double-digit strikeouts now for Caden Riley. That's his 10th. As he will send Basin back to the dugout swinging. 2 outs, nobody on, and the leadoff hitter, Cameron Spence, at the plate. Swings at first pitch for strike 1. And here's Riley with the pitch, fouled it off. So Riley goes up 0-2 against Spence here. Cameron with a couple of strikeouts. He's 0 for 3 on the contest, grounded out in the 5th. That pitch now popped up right behind home plate. Short will make the catch for out number 3. But Douglas scores a couple here in the top of the 6th. After 5.5, Torrington leads 8-4 on the CNA scoreboard. This is Torrington Tiger Baseball on Cinch Country KGOS.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities, including specialty programs such as Verified Natural and NHTC. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
Heartland Embroidery is ready for summer. Come check out the selection of warm weather clothing so you can rep the Cowboys all year long. Summer means baseball, and Heartland can deck you out with Torrington Tiger gear and apparel. As always, the sky is the limit for custom embroidery. Give them your ideas and they can find the perfect way to display your brand. Be sure to check their Facebook page for items and sales throughout the summer. Heartland Embroidery, located in downtown Torrington. Check them out today.
Landscaping Plus on East Highway 26 in Torrington not only serves the community with a personal touch for lawn and garden designs, but they also carry and sell sprinkler parts, weed barrier, and edging for all you do-it-yourselfers out there. Once you stop in, you'll find all kinds of additional items you'll want to add to your lawn and gardens. Plus, Rob will be more than happy to discuss design ideas that you might want to incorporate into your landscaping. Just make the call to 532-6067. Landscaping Plus in Torrington. Welcome back to Powers Field in Cheyenne. A busy weekend in the capital city. Cheyenne Frontier Days right in the middle of it. And we tack on a state baseball tournament. Torrington in this loser-out contest, they lead at 8-4 as we start the bottom of the 6th. Saucedo will lead off against Mangello now on the mound. He'll take over pitching duty from Lepe. 1-0 the count, and here's the pitch from Mangello. That one swung on, lifted foul down the third baseline, giving chase is the third baseman. We'll see who that is now. Had some defensive changes here. That's Carson Selk now at third base. He'll send Saucedo back to the dugout without number 1. And that brings up the leadoff hitter, Deegan Keith. He'll square up to bunt, pulls back, and it's in there for strike 1. Jones on deck and Hager in the hole. Oh, 1 pitch will miss inside, an even count, 1-1. Keith 0 for 2 on the contest. He walked in his last at-bat in the 4th. Pitch from Mangello in the dirt for ball 2. Two 1 pitch on the way upstairs for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike to Deegan Keith. Douglas hadn't scored since the first, but a 2-run shot from Mangello put a couple more on the board. That one swung on from Keith into right field. So Deegan on board with the single, his first hit of the ball game. Puts a runner on first for the Tigers with one out. Jackson Jones to the dish.
Jackson Jones.
Jackson 1 for 2. Singled in the fourth, flew out in the third, and had an RBI sac fly in the first. And Jello comes set 0-0 pitch in there on the outside corner for strike one. Now the pitch from Mangiello, that one in the dirt. So an even count, 1-1 to Jones. Keith on first base. Mangiello delivers. That one swung on down the right field line. Going to go foul. So a long strike brings the count to 1-2. Mangiello going to try a pick move now to Keith, not in time. That pitch now swung on, lifted high into right field. And there to make the play is Tegan Basin. And coming in for Ace Cathcart. So 2 outs now here in the bottom of the sixth. Runner on first and Hager to the plate. Bryce 1 for 3, doubled back in the third. And the pitch in the dirt. And now stealing's going to be Keith. The throw is off, so he'll get up and head to third. Threw it to the right side of the bag. And the throw goes into the outfield, so Keith now on third base. So good opportunity here for Hager at the plate. 1-0 the count. Mangiello comes set. 1-0 pitch on the way, misses high and in for ball 2. Caden Riley on deck, and Ben Furmanak in the hole for the Tigers. And that one swung on, lifted into left center. Under it is Bobrowski. He'll make the play for the third out. So Torrington will strand one here in the bottom of the sixth, but just 3 outs away from a win. And a chance to knock off the Douglas Cats. And Torrington 8, Douglas 4 on the Clark & Associates scoreboard. And we'll be back with the 7th here in a moment. This is Torrington Tiger Baseball on Cinch Country.
We have some great summer savings at your local Main Street Market store in Scottsbluff, Torrington, and Kimball. In our meat department, we have USDA Choice boneless beef top sirloin steak, $7.99 a pound. Boneless pork loin roast at $2.99 a pound. Family packs of chicken drumsticks are 99 cents a pound, and Barras jumbo beef franks are $3.99 for a 16-ounce package. Save even more by using your co-op cash card at your local Main Street Market, a division of Panhandle Co-op, proud to serve families, farms, and food.
The licensed physical therapists at North Platte Physical Therapy take pride in developing patient treatment plans based on your individual needs. Whether your treatment plan requires 30 minutes or 2 hours of our time with you, we are committed to helping you return to your best health and active lifestyle. Please feel free to call us at 532-5355 or stop by at 1301 East M Street. Physician referrals are not required, and walk-ins or same-day appointments are encouraged. North Platte Physical Therapy, where we provide quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility.
Selk will lead it off for Douglas here in the top of the 7th. Again, 8-4 Torrington on the CNA scoreboard. 3 outs away from a win here. And they would knock off the Douglas Cats here in this tournament. Riley going the distance here. 10 strikeouts on the mound coming from Caden Riley. 2-0 the count to Selk, and that one finds his own 2-1 now. Bobrowski on deck and Russell in the hole for the Cats. That one finds the outside corner of the zone, and even count 2-2 now to Selk. That pitch now swung on, grounded towards Hager. He'll pick up the candy hop, the throw to first on time. So, Torrington 2 outs away now. Again, loser out. The winner will play the loser of Cheyenne and Wheatland. Cheyenne and Wheatland facing off here in about an hour and a half. That pitch now swung on. A big fly ball into left field. Hellis tracking it. He's got it. Out number 2. The Tigers looking good today.
Douglas catcher Jacob Russell.
Hopefully they're able to bounce back, get a win today after that first round loss to Cody. Riley out of the windup, swung on for strike 1 from Jacob Russell, the catcher. Russell 1 for 3 today. That pitch will hit the left arm of Russell, so he's on board with the hit by pitch. Boy, it's tough to do when you got 2 outs. We'll bring up the former starting pitcher, Luis Lepe. Douglas with a runner on first and 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Again, Torrington leads 8-4. Lepe will dig in the lefty. Watch his ball 1 go by upstairs from Riley. Lepe 0 for 3 on this contest. A couple of ground outs and a strikeout. That pitch from Riley on the outside corner for strike 1. Caden comes set. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on, grounded towards Jones. And the throw to first on time, and Torrington with the win. Here in the second round of the state tournament. 8-4 will be your final score. But what a great job from Caden Riley, the starting pitcher. Gives up 4 runs and records 10 strikeouts in this contest. So, Torrington knocks off the Douglas Cats, sending them down I-25, and Torrington survives to play another day. As I mentioned, they'll play at 1 o'clock tomorrow, and they'll take on the loser of Cheyenne and Wheatland. We'll have that for you right here on Cinch Country. Again, Torrington gets the win, 8-4 the final. We'll take a quick break and be back with an end-of-game wrap-up. This is Torrington Tiger Baseball on Cinch Country KGOS.
Proud to announce that they are expanding their services. Shad would like to introduce Fawny Yardley, who specializes in adolescent, youth, and family counseling. She also does assessments and group sessions. Another addition is Sue Sorick, who handles substance abuse for adolescents and adults. She does assessments for all ages and also does counseling and groups. Call number 34 at 532-0134. They are located at 2802 West C in Torrington.
Pieper and Marsh Family Dentistry knows good overall health starts with good oral health, and the way to that perfect smile is with the periodic dental examination. Family Dentistry has been practicing in eastern Wyoming for over 30 years and has experience in all fields of dental care. Doctors Pieper and Marsh welcome new patients, and your referrals are appreciated. Call 532-4448 for your appointment with Pieper and Marsh Family Dentistry, or visit their website at pieperdentistry.com.
Embrace summer with the Platte Valley Bank Home Equity line of credit. Relax on your new deck. Get cooking in your recently renovated kitchen or finally finish the basement. You can even consolidate debt and enjoy lower monthly payments just by using the equity in your home. With great rates and fast, friendly lenders, now is the time to embrace summer and tackle projects that will make the whole family happy. Learn more at www.pvbank.com.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Supporting our youth, that's what Torrington Beverage has been so proud of for so many years. So when you need to quench your thirst, do it with a Pepsi product, Sobe, Brisk Lipton Tea, Rockstar, or Gatorade. Plus, they have the juice to get you going in the mornings with Frappuccinos, Starbucks iced coffee, and Muscle Milk, helping supply this community with top-of-the-line drinks. Torrington Beverage is the proud sponsor of Goshen County Sports and believes in neighbors helping neighbors. Remember, that's Torrington Beverage. Get your thirst on.
Welcome back to Powers Field in Cheyenne, Wyoming, the site of the 2021 Single-A State Baseball Tournament. And Torrington, good ball game this afternoon. They knock off the Douglas Cats, 8-4 the final score. So Torrington survives to play another day. And they will take on the loser of Cheyenne and Wheatland at 1 o'clock tomorrow. We'll have that game for you right here on Cinch Country KGOS. But we'll take a look at an end-of-game wrap-up. The starting pitcher for Torrington, Caden Riley, last year's pitcher of the year in Wyoming, and this year's one of the tri-pitchers of the year. But he showed why as he records 10 strikeouts on the contest, just gave up 4 runs. But Douglas, the offensive effort was led by Jacob Russell, went 1 for 2 at the plate, couple of RBIs with that triple he hit, and scored a run as well. Marcus Mangello went 2 for 3, scored a run. Alex Virtue scored a run. Lane Kerr went 1 for 3 at the plate, singled. And Jordan Bobrowski, 1 for 4 at the plate, scored a run. Carson Selk, rounding out the offensive effort, went 1 for 4 with a single. And Torrington was led by Matthew Hellis at the plate, went 2 for 3, 2 RBIs, and scored a run. Austin Short went 1 for 3, a couple of RBIs and a couple of runs scored. Ben Fermanack 0 for 3, but knocked in a run and scored a run. Caden Riley 1 for 3 at the plate with a double and an RBI. Bryce Hager went 1 for 4 with a double and scored a run. Jackson Jones 1 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. And Deegan Keith 1 for 3, walked, singled, and scored a run as well for Torrington. But again, the final score, Torrington 8, Douglas 4. And Torrington with that game tomorrow at 1 o'clock. They'll play the loser of Cheyenne and Wheatland. And we'll have that game right here on Cinch Country KGOS. But that should do it today from Powers Field in Cheyenne. I want to thank Chris Jenkins back at the studio, keeping us on the air. And we will talk to you tomorrow afternoon. Have a good rest of your weekend, everybody.